Hi everyone. I'm a day or two late getting this up. I'm not sure if this is going to go up on Friday or Saturday. It may be late Friday, early Saturday morning. It's been incredibly cold here. We've got wind chills this weekend that are going to be minus 25 at least. High temperature of 17 and low temperature of 0 before wind chills. And here in Texas, in my part of Texas, we get some really bad wind chills. So my work area has been a tad bit chilly, and I'm having trouble keeping it warm enough to do regular resin work. So I've been trying to figure out what to do that will be different and give you all something to do along with me. And I came up with, I need to work on some pocket hooks for my next craft show. So I printed out these postcards and I cut them down to size. And it says, I don't know how well the camera's going to pick that up with the lights, but it says along the top, when I follow my heart, and then on the bottom it says, it leads to you. And that's in white, so it's not going to show up real great with the lights in here. And then it's got the pink picture. And I remember seeing Daniel do some videos where he used glue. And it gave me an idea to see if maybe I can do a heart inside of a heart using the glue. So what I plan on doing is taking the glue, doing a heart outline or a little heart, putting glitter on it, and I'm going to use the Libro Chunky Glitters for that. The inside hearts are going to be white, and then I'm going to do one of the outside hearts in pink, and one, and this says it's a purple, but it's got a lot of red in it to me, so I'm going to do one with that, just to try it out. And so we're going to go ahead, and we're going to do this with UV resin, because I don't have to worry about that curing in the cold. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn this mold, and I'm going to use these two hearts here, the bigger ones, because they're the biggest ones I have, and some B7000. Now this is not the same glue he used. Daniel Cooper is the person who I'm referring to. He's another YouTuber. But this is not the same glue he used, but it's what I have, so that's what I'm going to try. I'm wearing a baggy shirt, so I'm comfortable, and it just kind of gets baggy here, guys. I know it doesn't look the best, but I need comfort when I'm doing this. And I'm going to put my glasses on, too. And I'm just going to go on the inside part here. Let me move it back so you can see. And I'm just going to follow the shape of the heart. And I'm just going to put the glue down, following that heart shape so that I have a heart shape in here. And I don't want the inside heart necessarily really big, but I want it to show up well. So I'm going to just keep on, and I'm hoping I do this well. My freehand's not always the best. So I try and follow that along. Hopefully I get it even and up the sides the same amount. And I'm going to fill that all in with glue so I can make it solid glitter. I'm just going to look a little bit. I'm going to bring it this way to me a little bit more, guys, so I can see it a little better. The light seems a little harsh tonight. Just want to define that outline a bit. I'm going to go ahead and glitter that one real quick. As this is my first try at this, so I really have no idea how this is going to come out. But I said, it's just something that came to me watching his other videos. And I thought, well, that would be cool if we could do a heart inside of a heart. So I'm just going to go ahead and put a good amount of glitter over top of that. And then we're going to shake it out afterwards. But I want to make sure I get all of that on the glue. That's probably more than I need, but we're not going to waste any of it because I'm going to get it out of there, dump it out, and take all the excess out. And we'll save that back into the jar. So we're going to go ahead and follow that outline again. And just following the outline of the mold. I think I'm actually doing this one a little bit better than the first one. So it may not both come out. But we'll see how it does. Now I think I'm going to reverse this one. I'm going to do white on the outside. And we'll do the pink on the inside. Just to see how it comes out with the color on the inside. Never hurts to experiment a little bit. That's how you come up with new things to do, unique things to do, semi-unique things when you're building off of somebody else's ideas. But that's the idea. That's why we share all this stuff with you. That's why we all do this. We didn't want you to build off of our ideas or learn from us. We wouldn't make videos. So we're going to let that sit there. And should have a paper towel here somewhere. Okay. Now we're just going to take this, and I'm going to have two colors mixed together, so I may have to just keep these somewhere else in another container. Okay. So that's got that on there. We're just going to put this to the side. I don't want to spill that glitter everywhere, but I don't want to throw it out either. And I don't have a wet wipe handy. So let me grab a wet wipe real quick, guys. Be right back. Actually, this might work. I've got a little piece of a wet wipe here. And it's dried out at this point, but I'm just going to spray it with a little bit of alcohol. And we're going to use that to clean up around the mold. And get all the glitter from the places we don't want it in here. So we really want just an outline of the heart. So I'm going to take some of this glitter away from the sides. That's not really attached with the glue. And just clean it all up a little bit. And a little bit of alcohol. I'm trying to stay in camera for you guys so you can see, but I don't want to spray the alcohol all over my mold. That's got that side cleaned up. I try not to throw my wet wipes out if they're not used up. And this is why, because I can always put a little alcohol on it to use it to clean up the edges of something. Okay. You know, just a little bit more. Just find that shape a little more. It definitely did better on the second one with the pink and the shape. Got this one up here just a little too much. I'm going to try and find that shape a little bit more without ruining it. Which I might have just done. Okay. Well, we're going to stop fussing with it because I don't want to ruin what I do have there. Now, got to let that dry a little bit. So when we pour it, we don't want to move it. But the E6000, E7000 rather, is not going to take long to dry. So we'll give it about 5 minutes and we'll come back. Okay, so what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to take our UV resin and we're going to put glitter in it. And then we're going to fill in those two hearts that already have our glitter in the shape of the heart. So we're going to put, there's a little floaty of, okay, looks like there's a piece of glitter in there. But we're going to go ahead and put some in here. Really not sure how much I need to fill these hearts up, but I can always add a little bit more. Or that's easier than, can't save it once it's done, so try to have a little less than too much, but I usually end up with too much. Just how I do it. It's just how I roll, guys. Okay, so we've got that. And move this up here for a minute. And I'm going to do the white one with this. It says purple, but it's got some red tint to it. So we're going to go ahead and do that one. Ooh, the lid's really purple. Okay. You can do these in any color you want. And I don't want to put too much in there because I do got to get the UV to cure. And the UV light's got to go through it or it's not going to cure. We're going to do that one. And the pink one, we're going to do a white background. Just because I want to see how it comes out that way. This white's got a little bit of pink in it too. Really pretty. So we're going to put that in there. And while this was drying, that glitter I had left, I took it and dumped it in one of these little containers I have. You watched my one on making your own pigment paste. You'll have seen those. And whatever glitter I have left over like that, I'm just going to dump in there. And eventually I'm just going to have my own little mixed up glitter pot, which might be really pretty. Okay, so we're going to take, we're going to stir this up. I might need to add more UV to this one because it looks like I put a little too much glitter in there. Now, gotta take the lid off, guys. It doesn't work if the lid's on it. Okay. Add a little bit more now. I don't want it quite that thick. Okay. Wipe that stick off. And we're going to go in here and mix up the other one. Now, UV resin will not cure until it has a UV light on it. So while we're doing all this, we have all the time in the world as long as you don't have any light coming in your windows. And it's nighttime here, so I definitely don't have any light coming in my windows. Put the lid on that. And we're going to go ahead and pour these in here. Don't think I have enough resin in this one. Oh, a little bit more resin for that. We'll do that in just a second. Like I said, it's not going to cure, so it's not a rush. Don't have to hurry. Now this is the one that had the white glitter in the bottom. We're going to do the purple. And this, and this is purple, and it is really pretty. It's got some hints of red in it, though, so it's gorgeous. I absolutely love these chunky glitters from Leobra. And I will link that again underneath this video. If you just hit where it says more, you'll have all your links for what I'm using. I'll see if I can find the link to this tray. I believe I have that somewhere. And the UV I'm using is J. Dixon's new formula. I'm just going to fill this, again, got to take the lid off. I don't know, guys. Some nights, you know. And if you watch me, y'all will probably think, well, most nights, but Yeah, that's just kind of how it goes. So I'm just going to fill that up with a little bit more resin. And the UV resin, black bottles, UV light's not going to bother them because of the black bottles. So that's always nice too. I don't have to worry about carrying my whole bottle of resin. And if the sun's coming in my windows and stuff, I don't have to worry about it. Now, before I cure that up, I'm going to clean out these 2 little pots. I went and got my baby wipes out so I could do that. Stick off. We're just going to wipe these out real quick. I don't want it to cure in the pots while I'm curing the little hearts. Just makes it harder to get out of there. For me anyway. Some people let it cure up and then just pop it out of there, but I like to clean them before I do anything else. Ooh, that glitter's really trying to stick. Okay, I'm probably going to have to wash that one. The glitter really stuck to it. Alright, so that is wiped off. So that is all cleaned off. We're going to grab our UV light. And we're just going to sit it on top. And we're going to let it go for, well, it's automatically going for 120. So I'm going to hold it because I'm kind of stretching the limits of my cord right here. So this will be 2 minutes. I'm leaving it a little bit longer because it does have the glitter in it. I want to make sure it cures. And then I'll flip it over and I'll do it from the bottom as well. Okay, so we are all cured. And they're a little bit warm yet. They're kind of really hot from doing the UV light. But I did it 2 minutes on each side because I wanted to get through that glitter. So we're going to pop them out. They're going to feel a little bit soft just because they're still hot. But once they cool off, they won't feel so bad. Now, I can already tell you it did not keep those shapes for the hearts. But I don't hate them. So let me show them to you. I do like these. And what it did is it did, try and get it in camera here for you guys. I'm sorry. What it did is it kept the glitter, and I'm trying to get it to where you can see it. It kept that one glitter right in the middle, but not necessarily in a heart shape, which maybe just do a heart outline. Maybe that would work better. I don't know. Tell me your thoughts on it. I'm just trying to play around and see what works for me. Now, this one, the pink and white, I really love this one. Guys, I love it. That is just really pretty. So maybe just glue some color in the center and then do another fill. Not so much a heart inside of a heart, which would be cool. And I'm going to keep working on that. When I get it perfected, I'll let y'all know. But maybe just do some color inside of them for now. I like the 2 colors in that. And I didn't have to do layers of resin. I just did a little glue. Now, I can tell you the top here, I can feel that. I can feel the glitter because there's no resin there. So I am going to top these off with a little bit of resin. But don't want that to be sticky there. I'm going to take this and I'm going to clean this mold out because I've got some pink glitter stuck to it. And pop these back in the molds. I'm not going to push them all the way down. I'm just going to sit them on top. And I'm going to take a little UV. And I'm just going to put a little bit of glitter, a little bit on top of where that glitter is. And then I'll spread it out a little bit. Just don't want the glitter rubbing off or feeling rough to anyone. These are meant to be pocket hugs, which means take them out. You hold them when you're thinking of someone or whenever you're feeling lonely, whatever the case may be. I'm just going to take my popsicle stick and my glasses so I can see. Okay, we're going to put those on. I'm going to take my popsicle stick and I'm just going to run it over to the edge. I'm just going to push it down real gently, let it go down to the edge. And this one's already run down some, so I'm going to have to clean that one up because it's going to have some overflow. I can see that already. Okay. Clean up around the edge of this one because I don't want to have to do too much cleaning up of it when I'm done. And clean it off the mold and around the edge a little bit. Okay. We're going to take the UV lamp and I think we're going to hit that for 60 seconds. Let's just finish it off a little bit, make it a little more professional, and then we're going to glue them onto those cards. Now, I don't have the bags for these yet. I have them ordered. What I do after I put my hearts on these cards, I'm going to put them in little baggies to protect them. That way they don't get knocked around or bent up. Okay, we've got about 15 seconds left, guys. And this weekend, I'm going to turn my heat up to where I'm probably going to be really uncomfortable. But I need to get this area warmed up so I can do some regular resin because I need to get stuff done for my craft show. And I need to show you all some stuff that I'm wanting to work on and haven't been able to. And I'm dying to show it to you. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, that's all done. Pop them back out of there since I didn't sit it all the way down. And if you got any little pieces left over, at this point, it's still easy enough to just pull that off. So I'm going to check them for little edge pieces that are sticking out. You could also take a deburring tool and go around it. I'll show them to you one more time like this. And then we're going to glue them on. That's such a hard time showing you all the shine. Back it up maybe. You can see, I don't know. Anyway, I hope you can see all that sparkle because it's pretty amazing. Okay, so we've also got some cement glue that is coming, which would be the preferred way to do this because they can take the heart off if they want to. But I'm going to use a little bit of this Aleene's tacky glue if I can get the lid off. I always have trouble with that lid. Okay. At least I know it's not going to spill anywhere, right, guys? Alright, so I'm just going to take a little bit, put it on the back. But my lid's not glued shut. I hope it's not. We're just going to center it on here. Press it down. Well, I've got a lip on it now, so we're going to have to put it around that lip. We're going to get it on there in the center. We're going to press that down. Hopefully that's going to hold on there. I'm used to doing this with tacky glue. Like I said, it left a little lip when I domed it off. And, well, I put cement glue, not tacky glue. This is tacky glue. Actually, I think I'm going to get the... I think I'm going to get my E6000 out. Just because that glue's not wanting to come out of there too much. Now what I'll do is I'll go ahead and get these all made up. And then when my cement glue comes in, my rubber cement glue comes in, I'll just glue them all on the cards. But these I just want to show you how they look when they're done. If you don't want to have to dome them afterwards, put a top layer on them, you can put a layer of clear resin, of clear UV resin with some glitter in it, and then go ahead and put, you know, in the center or wherever you want it. And then cure that, and then do your other layer and cure that. It'll work either way. I just was playing around, seeing if I can get a heart shaped inside of heart. I'll show you what it's going to look like. It's not completely dry, so I'm not going to hold it all the way up, guys. I'm actually going to use the E6000 for this one too, because it doesn't seem to be holding with the tacky glue. So that's what those look like, guys. Alright, I'm going to go edit this and get it up for you because I know I'm late. I hope you enjoyed this video. I enjoyed making it for you. And if you made it this far, thank you for watching all the way through. Have a great night. If you're in an area that's getting really cold, which if you're in the U.S., that's most of the U.S. right now, please stay safe, stay warm this weekend. If you don't have to get out in those frigid temperatures, please don't. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you soon.